I'm about to show you 15 unforgettable summer road trips across the USA in 2026, and number 1 is so unreal most travelers skip it. Florida Keys Overseas Highway, Florida. The Florida Keys Overseas Highway is a 110 to 113 mile, 42 bridge drive along US 1 that connects the mainland to Key West, skimming the coral reef and mangrove islands to create a true tropical island hopping experience on 4 wheels. You'll get endless views from the bridges, beaches like Bahia Honda State Park, snorkeling at Lou Key and Molasses Reef, plus quirky towns from Key Largo to Key West that offer turtle hospital visits, fishing charters, and sunset cruises. This route is perfect for couples chasing romantic sunsets, families wanting dolphin watching and wildlife, and digital nomads seeking relaxed island Wi-Fi vibes in a warm weather traffic managed corridor. When it comes to budget, most travelers spend about $1,200 to $2,000 per person for 7 days with mid-range hotels, car rental, and a few boat tours, while camping and budget motels can bring it down to $800 to $1,200 per person. Quick question: would you drive this highway at sunrise or sunset? Be honest and share your valuable response in the comments. Lake Tahoe Loop, California, Nevada. The Lake Tahoe Loop is a 70 to 80 mile scenic circuit around the USA's largest alpine lake, hugging the Sierra Nevada on both the California and Nevada sides and passing through towns like South Lake Tahoe, Truckee, and Incline Village. It offers crystal clear blue water, Emerald Bay's multi-tiered waterfalls, Sand Harbor, lakeside trails, and kayak or boat tours that let you mix mountain biking, hiking, and water sports in one summer trip. This high-altitude lake and mountains drive suits active couples, families, and photographers chasing sunrise reflections, with most travelers spending about $1,000 to $1,800 per person on 5 to 7 days mid-range, or $700 to $1,100 per person camping style. It's time to add some curiosity. There's one upcoming hidden beach here that most tourists never find. Oh really? Let's find it out then. Enchanted Circle Scenic Byway, New Mexico. The Enchanted Circle Scenic Byway is an 84-mile loop that circles Wheeler Peak, New Mexico's tallest mountain, through the Sangre de Cristo Range and high alpine desert landscapes. It passes through artsy towns like Taos Pueblo, Angel Fire, Eagle Nest, Red River, and Cuesta. The route offers trailheads to hike, quiet fishing lakes, and wildlife watching in a low-traffic corridor. This cool mountain escape from heat route is perfect for couples, solo travelers, and photographers who chase alpine meadows, golden leaf colors, and stargazing-friendly skies. You'll enjoy crisp, high-altitude air, authentic Pueblo and Hispanic-influenced culture, and easy day trip-style drives without the crowds of major national parks. And guess what? Coming up a road, there's a hidden cultural gem here most people rush past. Wow! Are you excited to explore? I am also excited. Let's continue enjoying the video. Hawaiian Islands Road Trip Style, Maui Loop plus Oahu Coast. The Hawaiian-style road trip loop combines Maui's Hana Highway and West Maui Circuit with Oahu's coastal drive from the North Shore to Wake Cay, and creates a full island-driven adventure inside U.S. territory. Maui delivers tropical rainforest, waterfalls, black sand beaches, and upcountry farms, while Oahu layers surf towns, historic Pearl Harbor, and Wake Cay's beachfront promenade into one seamless coastal route. This setup is excellent for couples who chase sunsets, and luxury resorts, families who want snorkeling, surf lessons, and luau-style culture, plus food-focused travelers who enjoy shave ice, plate lunches, and high-end seafood. Budget-wise, expect around $2,500 to $4,000 per person for 7 days. Car rental, mid-range lodging, tours, and food, excluding flights, with hostel-style and shared rental trips dropping to $1,800 to $2,500 per person while still hitting the key stops. Now it's time to give you some surprise. Did you guess which is the number 1 road trips in this list? There is the most visited national park in America, so stay tuned with us till the end. Great River Road, Mississippi River Corridor. The Great River Road is a 3,000-mile national scenic byway network that traces the Mississippi River through 10 states and links tiny river towns, farmland, and historic ports from Minnesota to Louisiana. It weaves past cultural highlights like Memphis Blues landmarks, Natchez Plantations, St. Louis's Gateway Arch, and New Orleans French Quarter, and turns the drive into a slow-lane history and music-driven time machine. Perfect for history buffs, blues lovers, and families on an inland driving vacation. It offers inexpensive motels, riverfront parks and bird watching along the floodplains. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $1,200 to $2,000 per person for 10 to 14 days, with self-catering dropping costs to $800 to $1,200 per person, while still covering gas, modest lodging, and local diners. Are you a movie lover? If yes, so congrats, because the upcoming place is like you are in movies, but real life hits different. Excited, right? Let's explore Grand Canyon Monument Valley Loop, Arizona to Utah. The Grand Canyon Monument Valley Loop connects the Grand Canyon's south rim, with its famous overlooks and rim trail, to Monument Valley's towering sandstone buttes and Navajo Nation country, forming a cinematic desert and canyon heritage drive. The route works well for couples and photographers pursuing massive canyon sunsets and epic red rock views, plus families seeking short, easy hikes and Navajo-led cultural tours. Key benefits include larger-than-life landscapes, rooted storytelling from Navajo-guided experiences, and low park entry costs compared with East Coast landmarks. When it comes to budget, most travelers spend around $1,300 to $2,200 per person for 7 days, with motels near the Grand Canyon, rental car, gas, and a few guided tours, or drop to $900 to $1,400 per person by camping and choosing basic desert town lodging. Pause the video, and if you're still watching, then you are the true lovers of traveling. So like the video for yourself. Niagara Falls to Toronto Lakeside Drive, New York to Ontario. The Niagara Falls to Toronto Lakeside Drive is a short but dramatic route from the thundering waterfalls of Niagara Falls, New York, along Lake Erie and Lake Ontario into the downtown skyline of Toronto, weaving natural power with urban energy. It brings attention to made of the mist boat rides, observation decks, and lakeside promenades on the U.S. side, then links to Toronto's waterfront parks, the Water's Edge Promenade, and summer festivals. This water power plus city vibe combo suits couples for a 2 to 4 day weekend trip and families who want boat ride thrills plus easy access to city attractions via interstate highways. When it comes to budget, most travelers spend around $1,000 to $1,600 per person for 4 to 6 days, with motels near the falls, car rental, gas, and festival tickets, while Airbnb-style stays plus public transit can drop the total to $700 to $1,100 per person. The next coming place is one of the first places in the US to see sunrise. Is it, listen, funny or serious? What do you think? So let's explore and keep enjoying. Acadia National Park Loop, Maine, Coastal Mountain Escape. Acadia National Park's 27-mile Park Loop Road is a coastal mountain escape that circles Mount Desert Island from Cadillac Mountain down to Thunder Hole, Sand Beach, and Jordan Pond, blending rugged cliffs, pine forest, and freshwater lakes. Cadillac Mountain offers one of the first sunrises in the U.S. over the Atlantic and islands, while car-friendly paths and quiet ponds let you hike, tide pool, or relax at your own pace. Perfect for couples, solos, and families. The route pairs easy viewpoints and short trails with lobster-heavy dinners and nearby Bar Harbor, all within a compact, well-marked drive. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $900 to $1,500 per person for 5 to 7 days in small inns with car rental and meals, while camping plus dinners can drop it to $600 to $900 per person. Oh no, this next road has no guardrails in some sections. No way. Drive safely on coming roads, please. San Juan Skyway, Colorado's $1 million highway loop. The San Juan Skyway is a 233 to 236-mile high-elevation loop through Colorado's San Juan Mountains, passing Durango, Silverton, Ouray, and Telluride, with the famed $1 million highway between Silverton and Ouray. It climbs above 11,000-foot passes, threads wildflower meadows and ancient Native American ruins, and winds through Old West-style mining towns plus thermal springs villages. This thrill drive route suits adventure seekers, couples, and small groups who want dramatic alpine scenery, historic architecture, and easy hikes around Silverton and Ouray. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $1,100 to $1,900 per person to cover 5 to 7 days with mid-range lodges, rental car, and guided tours, while camping and basic motels can bring it down to $800 to $1,200 per person. Another surprise. We are very close to number 1. If you are excited to see this, hold tight and enjoy the video. Moab Canyonlands Loop, Utah Red Rock Adventure. The Moab Canyonlands Loop is a compact southwest adventure that connects Arches National Park, Canyonlands National Park, and the La Salle Mountains in a single easy-to-drive red rock circuit from Moab, Utah. It offers iconic rock formations like Delicate Arch and Double Arch at sunrise or sunset, plus Canyonlands Island in the sky overlooks, and striking desert canyon views, all framed by the green alpine backdrop of the La Salle Mountains. This route works well for those seeking adventure and photographers who want vistas without multi-day treks, yet still get to enjoy guided Jeep tours and Moab's mid-range to luxury lodgings after a long day outdoors. When it comes to budget, most travelers spend about $1,200 to $2,000 per person for 5 to 7 days with Moab hotels, car rental, gas and guided tours, while camping plus basic motels can bring it down to $900 to $1,300 per person. The next place might be the most relaxing road trip on this list. If you're planning with family, the next place is perfect for that. Let's enjoy Finger Lakes Wine Trail Drive, New York. The Finger Lakes Wine Trail Drive is a scenic loop through New York's Seneca and Cayuga Lakes, winding through dozens of cool climate vineyards that specialize in Riesling, Pinot Noir, and Cabernet Franc. It pairs lakefront wineries, pastoral vineyard views, and charming towns like Watkins Glen, Ithaca, Geneva, and Hammondsport with easy access to Taughannock and Buttermilk Falls for non-wine breaks. This food and wine-driven route suits couples and friend groups seeking relaxed tastings, lakeside sunsets, and small-town patios in a low-pressure atmosphere. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $900 to $1,500 per person for 5 to 7 days inns, plus rental car, gas, tastings and dinners, with Airbnb and self-catering pulling it down to $600 to $900 per person. Quick question: did you guys visit Switzerland by any chance? Share your valuable answer in the comments. You know why, because the next coming place feels like a mini Switzerland in the US. White Mountains Loop, New Hampshire. The White Mountains Loop in New Hampshire is a 34-mile Kankamaga-centric drive through the White Mountain National Forest, stitching together Franconia Notch, Mount Washington and Alpine-style ridges into a compact mountain cabin-style road trip. It offers sweeping views from the Kankamagas Highway, easy access to trails around Mount Washington, and classic stops like Flume Gorge, Arethusa Falls, and quiet mountain lodges that feel like a small-scale Rockies. Perfect for hikers, climbers, and couples, the route combines short but rewarding summit hikes, stargazing-friendly skies, and low-cost cabins or campgrounds compared with major ski resorts. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $900 to $1,500 per person for 5 to 7 days in motels and cabins plus gas, while camping and hostel-style stays can bring it down to $600 to $900 per person. No way! I didn't believe the next place exists, not just in the US, but in real life. Badlands Crazy Horse Loop, South Dakota. The Badlands Crazy Horse Loop is a scenic drive from Rapid City through layered, almost Martian-looking formations in Badlands National Park up into the Black Hills to the colossal Crazy Horse Memorial honoring the Oglala Lakota leader. It blends dramatic geology, easy park driving, short hikes, and cultural storytelling stops at the monuments, museums, and orientation film, plus mountain road views along the way. This route is perfect for families who want low-pressure visual stops and photographers chasing stark rock layers and the massive, still unfinished mountainside carving. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $1,000 to $1,600 per person for 5 to 7 days with motels, rental car, gas, and park fees, while camping and basic lodging can drop it to $700 to $1,100 per person. The next place is the second last in this list. Make sure you don't forget to see the number 1 place in this list, because then you will miss the most demanding, beautiful, and valuable place. Richmond Cape Charles Coastal Route, Virginia. The Richmond Cape Charles Coastal Route is a scenic drive from Richmond, Virginia out to Cape Charles on the Atlantic, threading Chesapeake Bay bridges, ferry-style crossings, and quiet eastern shore towns. It delivers softer beaches than the Outer Banks, low-crowd waterfronts, and a mix of colonial-style history in Richmond with small-town seafood shacks and local barbecue along the way. This route suits couples and budget-conscious travelers who want a relaxed, week-long combo of riverfront charm and genuine oceanfront time, all on easy-to-navigate state highways. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $800 to $1,300 per person for 5 to 7 days with modest motels, car rental, gas, and local food, while Airbnb and campgrounds can pull it down to $500 to $800 per person. And the number 1 road trip on this list is different. It's free, beautiful, and most people overlook it. Great Smoky Mountains Loop, Tennessee, North Carolina. The Great Smoky Mountains Loop is a Tennessee, North Carolina mountain small-town circuit that circles the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, with routes through Cherokee, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, and Bryson City, plus Blue Ridge Parkway-style drives. It brings together misty, fog-drenched ridges, rolling peaks, old-growth forest, waterfalls, and a wide trail network that suits everyone from casual strollers to serious hikers. Families enjoy easy hikes, waterfalls, and family-friendly attractions in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, while couples and photographers chase soft light forest scenes and quiet mountain town cabins. Budget-wise, most travelers spend about $1,000 to $1,700 per person for 5 to 7 days with mountain town motels, car rental, gas and local food, with camping and cabin sharing dropping the cost to $700 to $1,100 per person since park entry itself remains free in 2026. So, which one are you adding to your bucket list? Comment your number one pick. I reply to every comment. Like if you want part 2, subscribe before your next trip. This might save you thousands. Watch this again and pick your route. You'll notice something you missed.